Brooklyn Nets don't have no type of leadership. They don't have no type of leadership. And yes, I'm putting them on blast. They don't have no type of leadership. They got great players. They might have an even better than underrated coaching staff, but they don't have no leadership. They don't have absolutely no leadership whatsoever. I don't want to hear no excuses talking about, oh yeah, well, KD was hurt, give him a little time. Nah, you out there, you can lead just with your mental. I don't want to hear no excuses. Kyrie, he's been shorthanded. Look, y'all call Kyrie a superstar. We all think he's a dynamic player. We all think that some people feel like he should be in the NBA 75, but they ain't got no leadership. You don't have no leadership capabilities. If one person now, Kevin Durant, I mean, he did great in terms of the scoring. You do great. In terms of everything else. And look, I know Kyrie gone. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about before the fact. Look, man, if your superstar goes out, y'all supposed to be able to pick up the slack regardless. Hell, Memphis got more leaders than Brooklyn do. And that's a fact because even when Memphis was lacking John Morant, that's why a lot of people argue with me about John Morant on the MVP discussion because they felt like the fact that John Morant had such a dynamic team around him, which is true. But they don't have no type of leadership capability. Now, when Kyrie had a chance to show his leadership capabilities and all this other stuff, yeah, he was cool, calm, and collective and poised and everything. There's nothing to worry about. There ain't nothing to worry about. You was gonna have to put that stuff on your shoulders. You were gonna have to put the weight on your shoulders. Look, I know Kevin Durant. Let's just be real. Okay. Look, I know he's been hurt. We know that he's just getting back. Phenomenal game, 31 points. That's good. But you ain't got no leadership capability. You don't, and they can't afford. They can't afford to lose any more games. Yes, I know they played against the Heat. And man, you had to turn right back around against the Heat. You know what I'm saying? Wow, what a mighty game to come back to. Right after you injured. Hey, you chose to came back at that game. That's nobody else's fault except yours. Listen, KD has always been a phenomenal player. He's always been a phenomenal player. So is Kyrie. They're both great players. But you could be a great, talented player and display no leadership capability. You can have all the talent in the world, no leadership capability. Kyle Lowry is a better leader than both of these guys. Kyle Lowry is a better leader than both of these guys. Not a better player, a better leader. He's a better leader than both of those guys. Jalen Brunson is a better leader than both of these guys. Right? You got role players that are better leaders than both of these guys. Jokic is a better leader than both of these guys. Both of them. Both of them. What's up, Matt Moses? They have no leadership capability. And see, the thing about it is, look, you don't have no type of room for any type of errors right now. I don't want to hear any excuse about anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a leader, you're a leader. If you're not, you're not. Some people lead by example. Kevin Durant, he needs to have better leadership, plain and simple. And I know there's only so much that you can do and all this other stuff, but right now the margin for error for the Brooklyn Nets is slim to none. Marcus Smart is a better leader than both of these guys. I want y'all to hear what I'm saying. That's why I keep repeating it because a lot of y'all get my words really twist around. I said leader, not better player. Leader. What's up with it, Trey Cater? Ain't nothing cracking. What's cracking is the Brooklyn Nets. They acting like they smoking crack. There are no leaders on that Brooklyn Nets team, and they need to step it up in terms of their leadership. Now, I'm not saying that they don't have no leadership capability, but everybody looks at the play. Everybody looks at how talented these guys are. Oh, I get my numbers and all this other stuff. That's part of the reason why I'm so disappointed or was disappointed in James Harden because he's not a leader. He can make up for all his inefficiencies, for all your inefficiencies and all your shortcomings. You could make up for it by just being a great leader. That's one of the things that make you. That's one of the things that make you even an even better player, and puts the icing on the cake as a player is leadership quality, leadership capability. They don't have it. Again, I know Kyrie didn't play, but we're talking about when he is on the floor and him being shorthanded. DeMar DeRozan, he might not be the best vocal leader, but he leads by example because they like in my opinion, this is my opinion. I think Chicago, even besides the Lakers, but the Lakers, they're not overcoming it. They've been hit with the most adversity. Been hit with the most adversity. Chicago. Follow the GM. Let the best player. I think you mean the Nets player, Kenny Atkinson, who was 21-9 as head coach. Uh, that tells you organization leadership. Okay. Yeah. Fine. Fine. Yeah. Well, listen, Sean Marks. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sean Marks. He got his ducks in a row. It's the person above him. It's the Asian cat. And no disrespect to my people like Sean Marks. He's a shrewd businessman. Don't get me wrong, but I like the direction that Sean Marks and what his direction and his insight is going and everything. But it all goes down to even the lower hierarchy or the lower chain of command, I should say. When you talk about the players and even Steve Nash, he's got to do a better job at leading. Steve Nash seems like he'll let everybody just take over what he wants to do. Sort of like when he had friction with James Harden. But that's a good point though, Trey Cater. They have no leadership whatsoever. Andre Drummond, he ain't gonna be no leader. You know what I'm saying? He's just there to do his job and get it done or whatever. Bruce Brown, although I like Bruce Brown, his hustle point, getting scrappy point, he ain't no leader. Seth Curry, not a leader. LaMarcus Aldridge, not I got respect for Marcus Aldridge, being the fact that he's playing again and everything. Not a leader. Now, Patty Mills, man, he has the potential to be a leader because Patty Mills is fiery, but he's not a leader. Gordon Dragic, not a leader. Kyrie Irving, not a leader. They got to do a better job at leading, and that's why they're inefficiency. That's why it shows. I don't want to hear nothing about this. Oh yeah, well they're short-handed. They got this going on. They got that going on. Hey, cry me a river, because everybody going through the same thing, and that's the thing. Everybody always trying to come with these little bum excuses, talking about yeah, well this guy got something going, or this team got something going. This person hurt. That person's hurt. Who I'm finna talk about in a minute? I'm finna talk about Luka Doncic. They getting it done without one of their main players, and Tim Hardaway Jr. Right? New teammates and everything. What's up with it, Swoot? I see you in the building. They don't have no leadership capability. They got to do a better job. And look, when I say this sort of thing, everybody gets mad. Everybody get in their feelings. Everybody take my words and twist it around and say that I said that they garbage and trash or something like that. Listen, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What's up with it, Grinder? I see you in the building. I'm gonna let you in. They don't have no leadership capability. None whatsoever. You could score, you could rebound, you could block shots, you could do all that stuff. But are you a leader? Are you a leader? And they're not. KD, when it's all said and done, man, talent-wise and skill-wise, best player in the game. But what separates him from Giannis is the fact that Giannis is a leader. He leads vocally and he leads by example. And he's a humble individual at the same time. As much as I like Joel Embiid, sometimes he slacks on his leadership. But Joel Embiid, he stepped it up as a leader in a lot of ways. Now, he's had a lot of shortcomings. He came up small in big moments. But we'll have to see. But the thing about it is that you can't sit there, listen, you can't sit up there and call yourself one of the best players in the league or, a superstar and all this other stuff or whatever. And then when a person goes out or something like that, y'all got all these different excuses now where he displayed great leadership, which was lead by example and vocally was last year in the playoffs. KD did a great job, man, to be able to play that amount of minutes. That's what he was able to do. But the thing that y'all not realizing is that okay, you got to keep consistently doing it. I'm not going to be using that this person's hurt, that person's hurt as a life jacket. You can't. After a while, you got to take responsibilities and ownership for what you do, especially part of taking responsibilities and the obligation of responsibilities also is taking care of your body. That comes with responsibility. Right? You were the one that sat up there and chose to do what? To go play in the Olympics. To become the Olympic all-time scorer. You made that decision. Nobody made that decision. So guess what? It's going to be a domino effect. Y'all ever think about that? No, y'all don't think about it. Y'all look at basketball one-sided. Y'all look at sports one-sided. Oh, yeah, well, Anthony Davis, man, he's hurt right now. Oh, I guarantee you, me and JT, we could go out there and still run up and down. And JT, even being at an older age, and me being at an older age, we ain't gonna be running. Oh man, hey JT, time out, man, time out. After about 5 minutes, I'm hurt. No, you know why? Because we got mental capability. That's not what Jason Kidd was doing. That's not what JT at his older age was doing. I'm talking about Jason Terry. No pun intended. That's not what Tim Duncan was doing. That's not what Mono Ginobili was doing. Mono Ginobili was the one that made a defensive player on the guy that y'all sit up here and praise him, James Harden, blocked his shot at an older age. He's like, man, get that shit out of here, man. I don't care if I'm damn near 40 years old. You're not gonna shoot that shit over me. That's leadership. Making the right play at the right time. A lot of times, that's even leadership. But when I'm talking about you, as I'll let JT get on the point, I'm talking about being a vocal leader and really rallying your troops instead of being like how LeBron was on the bench yesterday, just sitting there shaking his head. You couldn't do anything. Nah, sometimes you gotta lay it into people, sort of like Antoine Walker, when he was. I'm talking about getting on everybody's ass that one year when they was about to lose and everything, and they didn't win no championship or nothing, but the fact that he was disgusted, he was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna have it." That's leadership. Go ahead, JT.
Yeah, man. I don't know what these people was thinking, man. That they skills supposed to just be part of it, man. You gotta show leader, man. You know what I'm saying? And when being a leader, you lead a follow. They lead you. That means you're a team. You gotta be a team player. That means you gotta get people up, man. You know, man. Man, I understand, man. Be a leader. Sometimes you gotta give yourself, man. Even like you don't feel like it, but you gotta think of the bigger picture. I don't know, man. I don't understand some of these people. I don't.
That's fact. Okay, hey Gene, salute to you. Haiti in the building. All right, look, you said they're gonna get exposed in the playoffs. These teams in the Eastern Honey, they're already getting exposed. They're already getting exposed. They are already getting exposed right now. Because guess what? Just like they couldn't see that Magic couldn't shoot, and it took them a while to figure it out, they already seeing that, okay, when one person is lagging, these guys ain't got no leadership. Kyle Lowry got a leader. He's a leadership. He's a vocal leader. He ain't the best player though. Like man, you gotta have some fire with like. Hey, look, I'll take. Give me five role players, five guys. It's literally five guys. Five guys that just want to play and play the full stretch of game, and them dudes is hustling. Them dudes is talking on defense. Them dudes is communicating. I'm like JT, watch your back. I got over there. No, JT, you gotta come back. You gotta come back. No, JT, hey man, look, call time out. Hey, JT, you gonna talk to me? You gonna be like, man, Paul, what the fuck are you doing? Come on, wake up. That's leadership, man.
They don't want to hear that, bro.
I don't want to hear that.
They don't want to hear that, bro. You know what leadership to them is, man? Join another super team.
Right, and they'll join the super team, JT. They'll join the super team, and guess what they don't do? They don't hold each other accountable. Dennis Rodman, Michael Jordan, he held Dennis Rodman accountable. Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, they held each other accountable. Magic Johnson, he held James Worthy accountable. James Worthy held Magic Johnson accountable. Kareem, he held Byron Scott accountable. That's what good championship teams do. And you expect to win a championship. How you gonna win a championship when you're not holding anybody accountable? That's leadership.
That's what we
You
doing
said
it.
you done it.
That's
Oh
what
my bad, my bad.
we thought it is, but I guess not.
That's fact. Udonis Haslam is a better leader than anyone on the net. Hey, JT, he ain't lying about that shit. Man, Udonis Haslam at 40 something years old, still getting out there and playing several minutes just to hype his team up. And also, when they was in the finals, telling everybody, man, come on, man, hyping them up. You know that he can't play, but the fact that he's a leader, the fact that he's telling people, hey, look, y'all got to do a better job than this. That's leadership. If I'm a talented guy, right? If I'm a talented guy, JT, he's a talented guy. But guess
Thank
what? Guess
you.
what's gonna separate? Guess what's gonna separate us? The fact that JT is a better leader than me. The fact, and I'm giving up. I could be talented all day, but guess what? I ain't putting no hard work. I ain't got no work ethic. I'm sitting up here giving up and all this other stuff. You know what, man? JT gonna be like, not around me. I'm a leader, not a follower. I ain't following your ass. Get the fuck away from me. That's leadership, man. And I got a guy who just came in right now who was in the military, served his country, right? Served his country. What do they teach you in the military? Whether it's Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, whatever, Coast Guard, they teach you leadership. Leadership. Because if your commander go out, guess what? Y'all got to know what the fuck to do out there. Go ahead, JFJ.
Yeah, you're right about that, man. It's just to the point now. If you gotta do convoys and all that other stuff and doing all the strategies just to doggone what's it called, you know, you know. I'm just pissed off. I'm just pissed off in the NBA. And it's a good old America. And why we gotta what's it called? Why we gotta what's it called? Help the people from overseas. I know that is it the resources and all that other over there. You know, they bring it over here. You know, so yeah, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that perspective too. If you ain't gonna do that for us, why do we need to talk to y'all? Why do we need to talk to y'all? You know what I'm saying? I've been in the military. I know if it won't LB type, it goes subscribe to sports and political LB. You know what I'm saying? Mr. JT, I don't know what and Polo. But we gotta see what's going on right here, in the game of basketball. So Kyrie been hurt for years. You know what I'm saying? He could do that in Cleveland. Kevin Durant couldn't do nothing in the OKC, but you went to go to state. Kyrie, you didn't sign up until Kyrie signed up, but what's it called? LeBron James and Kevin Love signed up. Y'all only won one championship out that game. I'm just really pissed off about this the sports and all this other stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to war and all the other stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. You know what I'm saying, Paulo? Yeah. Excuse me. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we good. We just letting you cook, JFJ.
No, I'm gonna tell you this, man. When it comes to wars and all that stuff, when basketball or football, whatever, baseball, and all that other stuff. The managerial of baseball and hockey and all that, man. Tennis, you know you gotta have what's it called? You with Serena Williams gotta look at the coach's standpoint. She listened to that and she almost went it what's it called? But she went it major league titles. You know what I'm saying? Australia Open, the U.S. Open, and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? In baseball, you got to have a managerial standpoint, but you got to have the coaches over there with the first, second, third base, and home runs and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? From Mr. JT, and you know what I'm saying? He be telling me about stuff. You know what I'm saying? Polo, you be telling about stuff, man. If you want to be a follower, you got to be a follower first. You still got to be a leader off of that. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm messing up, you know what I'm saying? So,
No, we ain't.
Nah, 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 nah. You ain't messing up nothing. Look, man. Look. I don't want you thinking that at all. Man, express yourself around here, man. As long as we keep it respectful, man. You know what I'm saying? Express yourself. No, you good, man. Go ahead, continue.
yeah, I'm gonna tell you this, fellas. No, when it comes to the US of A, we supposed to be one of the best. It don't matter. We if we go what's it called? Go get stuff from everywhere else, man. And they ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? We go quit y'all when it comes to wearing Nike shoes or go get our best Chipotle or the best hamburgers or the best hamburgers. You know what I'm saying? It's coming from us though. You know what I'm saying? We can sit over there. I know you be saying about a Bojangles. If you want to come to North Carolina, if I see you one day, want to go to Bojangles, I can take you there. You know what I'm saying? And go get that hot chicken. Go get that hot chicken. Go get some bow rounds. You know what I'm saying? Some French fries or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you just turned it around. That's really making me
Huh?
hungry, man. yeah,
No, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this, Polo, Mr. Polo. I want some of y'all briskets.
look,
I want me a Texas briskets too.
that's what I was
Yep.
telling Jay. That's what I was telling JT, man. And I'm trying to learn. Hey, you probably could teach me a thing or two on smoking. I've only smoked. I've only smoked like three times in my life in terms of smoking the meat. But like, you got to be, man. That's an art, man. And when it comes to
Yes.
smoking the brisket, man, dog, it ain't nothing like somebody that can smoke brisket. And
Yeah,
that's what I'm
Black Fight Fan TV, man. Black Fight Fan TV. Trill Boxer talk. Yeah, I know. He can tell me about that. You know what I'm saying? And you, Polo, and the rest of you are Mr. JT with the New York style pizza or the Virginia Slim cigarette. Now, I know you don't smoke no cigarettes, Mr. JT.
salute
Yeah,
to the coach in the building, Coach Sonny. Switch Light Media. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my boy, Switch Light Media, aka Sonny, man. Coach, address him right, man. Put some respect on him, man. Salute to you, brother.
yeah. Salute to you, there, coach, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be you gotta learn from being a follower to go be the leader. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that, man, you all all our peoples, man, gotta be followers and leaders. It teach the fellas about about wars, basketball, football, being a team sport and doing all that though. Assistant coaches and coaches out something like that. So we gotta know what we gotta be, man. What we gotta be, man. Leaders are followers. You know what I'm saying? Just like Eric B and Rakim say, Mr. JT, follow the leader. Rakim say, you got to be a leader too. You got to be a leader too, don't it? So
Nah, that's a fact. Look, you gotta, look, you gotta lead that man. That's exactly, coach. Hey, look, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Look, like I was just telling JT just a few seconds ago, a few minutes ago, rather, and JMJ is that the fact that I could be so talented, but if I'm sitting there and I'm like, hey, I got my bucket, I got mine. That ain't leadership. You ain't worried about the outcome of the game. You're not worried about winning. Man, listen, what they say, JT, teamwork make the what? Teamwork make the what? Teamwork make the dream work. You know what I'm saying? And see, that's the thing. They don't have that type of mentality. Look, man, if you got to be cohesive. You have to be cohesive, and the Nets are not cohesive. Even a damn coach, and Steve Nash, I got respect for him. I like what he done for the NBA and everything, but he ain't no leader.
you're supposed to have you ain't supposed to have IAT, but you got I individual, right? They got three eyes in that. Kurt Angle had three eyes, intelligence and integrity too.
Right.
So you got three eyes an individual, but Kurt Angle made it just like what it is: intensity, integrity, intelligence.
And
If
see,
you
and see, check this out. When we talk about a team like Golden State, right? They struggling. They lost yesterday against Luka and them, right? Guess what? They're not displaying. They're displaying poor leadership. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and say that Curry hasn't displayed leadership in the past because how Curry got mad at his team last year when they were getting blown out and stuff like that. That's a fiery leadership right there. And you got to see more of that. You know what I'm saying? It's just things like that. You got to be a leader, not just half of the time or 20% of the time, every single day, 100% of the time, day in, day out. Kobe Bryant, y'all don't like, thank God rest his soul. Hey, look, leadership. He was a leadership. He was a leader in practice. He was a leader in the games. He was a leader in field session. He was a leader in working out. He was a leader in the offseason. He was a better leader than Shaq. And I'm sorry to say that, but that's the truth. What's up with it, Sheed? I see you in the building. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the brother Sheed.
yeah, and that's the messed up part. Kobe Bryant is Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant want to go in shape. You know what I'm saying? Shaq didn't want to go in shape. I can do what the hell I want. Okay. She got the hell out of there. And guess who got the hell out of there? Shaq. And Kobe, you know what I'm saying? Kobe, he did his thing, you know what I'm saying? It took him what? 2009, 2008, 2009. And then they went to the NBA finals. So I understand what but Shaq, you talking about what's it called? What did he say about when if LeBron leaves, they ain't gonna win the championship. Okay, Chicago Bulls ain't
Yeah,
won no championship.
that ain't man. That team ain't LeBron. See, that's the Lakers. Man, he not running nothing. And that's what I mean. That's Shaq is amplifying the problem. I was disappointed in that statement by Shaq. That's a point. That's a fact. JFJ, good point.
I said, let me tell you this fact though. When Shaq was it up in there because he wanted more money than Alonzo Mourning. You know, to the NBA Finals with Orlando. But when Penny Hardaway was getting more credit than Shaq O'Neal with the puppets and the Penny Hardaway shoes, we talking about what's it called? Who gonna go give us that? You know what I'm saying? It was Shaq, yeah, cool. Penny Hardaway, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? And I look at everything off a perspective. You know what I'm saying? But when Alonzo Mourning got that $100 million contract, and Shaq was getting really pissed off, he went to the Lakers in 1996, right? You know, in 1996-97 season, the Lakers weren't winning nothing. You know what I'm saying? And Kobe did, and Kobe was getting on his own in 1996, 97, 98, 99, and 2000. Who was their coach in 2000 when they won the championship, 1999-2000 season? Phil Jackson. 2001, 2002, 2003. That's right. Shaq, when you were doing your thing, man, you had the accolades and rap and all that other stuff. Kobe was doing a little bit of that too. But I'm gonna tell you this though, Shaq, don't be BS about that. What's it called? If it weren't for Phil Jackson, when he got rid of Eddie Jones, but Jerry Buss got rid of got rid of what's it called, the coaches out there, and you had what's it called, Shaq and Kobe. I'm gonna tell you the truth, Shaq and Kobe. We got rid of Eddie Jones, Nick Van Exel, Seattle Three, and the rest of the boys. What y'all do? Y'all made it a teamwork. Y'all made it a teamwork with against Portland, and y'all did that joint where y'all had to come back with against the Portland Trailblazers in Game 7, and that was about the third quarter. Correct? Correct? Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you this
Yeah.
though,
Go
y'all
ahead,
can
go
hear
ahead,
me.
go ahead.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you this though, bro. I'm gonna tell you this, Mr. JT Polo. You know what I'm saying? That's when that team was starting to mesh together in 2001. Unfortunately, against Allen Iverson. Unfortunately, Allen Iverson. I wish Allen Iverson got a championship. 2002 against the what's it called? You know, the New Jersey Nets. So we already know what it is. They say they won't go win the championship. I know Shaq O'Neal, when you won a championship, it was 2004. But what you had, you know what I'm saying? No, not
Right.
2004.
It was '06.
2000, 2006, 2005, 2006 season when Dwayne Wade was doing his damn thing. And when they won,
D Wade was a leader. He led by example and he was both.
but what did Shaq win with? You know what I'm saying? With a man that you got jealous of because he got $100 million, but you had $100 million contract, and what's it called? When you had your $100 million contract, you know what I'm saying? You won with Alonzo Mourning, uh, uh, Antoine Walker. You know what I'm saying? Jay Williams, where
Yeah,
he was white chocolate,
yeah.
Gary Payton. You know what I'm saying? So what you so messed up about, man?
Right. And you know what? JMJ, you bring up a good point. And JT, you can capitalize on this too. Listen, they were old too. They were old, and they still got it done. So all these excuses about, oh yeah, well, the Lakers are old and all this other stuff, which is nothing to do. I don't want to hear none of that. These guys were up in age or whatever, and still were good enough to get it done. That ain't no excuse. And in a more physical at that time, a more physical NBA.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you that, man. You know, yeah, I'm gonna tell you this though. The New York Knickerbockers been doing it. The New York Knickerbockers, when they had Larry Johnson there, they still made it to the NBA Finals. Ain't that right, Mr. JT? You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
With Canby and all that. Yeah, Springwell. Yeah. 1999. Yeah. That's when the Spurs beat them 4 games for 2. Yeah. Remember that.
Yeah, and the 1994 New York Knickerbockers. And so the Knickerbockers, it was a cool team, man. I used to watch with John Starks, Derek Harper, coming from Dallas. You know what I'm saying? So Oakley coming from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Mason. So we already know what the teams was that could do their thing. You know
And
what
them
I'm saying?
guys were leaders. Them guys were leaders. They were not only enforcers, they were leaders. Anthony Mason, you say what you want, he was leading. Xavier McDaniel, man, what did he say in the interview? He said, what did he say, JG? He said, just because the Chicago Bulls come up in our building, people expect for us to back down and lay down. He said, no, this is a man's game. That's leadership. That's leadership.
Yeah, I
Like,
want to
look,
see more. I want to see more leadership from Brooklyn. I don't care if my Chicago Bulls don't make it to the what's it called, the NBA championship. I want still want to see Chicago do their thing though. But Brooklyn, we talking about Brooklyn. We talking about Brooklyn. The New Jersey Nets won an ABA championship with Dr. Julius Irving instead of Brooklyn. Jason Kidd, Kenyon Martin, Richard Jefferson. They won in New Jersey. But they went to the NBA Finals? Yes. They won they went back to back NBA Finals correctly. Correct. Jason Kidd, Kenyon Martin, Richard Jefferson, Keith Van Horn, Kerry
and,
Kittle.
and Byron Scott with the coach.
Mm-hmm. New Jersey Nets, man, homie. Even though they didn't have a center, they tried. Even though they had a center, they tried. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And what's it called? Tim Duncan almost had a quadruple double in the NBA Finals in 2003.
Right.
And that's a messed up part. That's the messed up part.
Yeah, you love them quadruple doubles, don't you, damn nigga?
Huh?
I say you love them quadruple doubles.
Yeah, I want to see. Yeah, I want to see quadruple doubles. We ain't seen that since 1997 with David Robinson in the regular season. 34 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 10 blocks. When someone had a good quadruple double with that, Polo, not now. I don't want to see no bad quadruple doubles around here.
Yeah. I mean, guys ain't really doing. They're not doing it at the level that some of them guys.
But that's all we can talk about is Russell Westbrook with almost I know it's gonna be next year, but
What you talking about? Dress, bro?
yeah, that's all we can talk about is Westbrook with 200 triple doubles. It ain't gonna be a year from now. It's gonna be another year from now. And,
Well,
and that's a messed up part.
Luka has been playing well as a player. I'm gonna get on Luka a little bit later, but you gotta also talk about what's his name, Jokic almost had a quadruple. Jokic be filling up the stat sheet too.
Yeah. Almost a triple double, but he's still doing his thing. He up there dribbling the ball over there like he a point center.
I mean,
And that's the messed up part. That's the messed up part.
That's basically what he is. But he's so skilled; he can do so many things. And that's what I was saying, like about Will Chamberlain. I was saying that like in today's game, he would be a more athletic hybrid version of Jokic, an older version, not the younger, because the younger one would be astronomical. But you know, when Chamberlain had got older, he focused on defense, rebounding, and passing.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that though, that brother. That's all it needs, some more help. And I've been seeing Jamal Murray on these doggone New Balance commercials. I know he hurt right now, but doggone I'm just seeing the New
He said
Balance commercials right there.
he said to
I'm like, whoa,
he
huh?
said he said to come back before the playoffs. And Michael Porter Jr. is trying to they're trying to get him back by the end of March, but that's highly unlikely. They're trying to get them both back before the playoffs.
Yeah, okay, that's cool, man. But Brooklyn, get it together. Don't talk junk while you up here 32-32. Talk junk when you do that stuff in the playoffs. You still on Milwaukee. You still on Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see about Brooklyn, man. And Jay-Z, I don't know what the hell he doing down there. You
Well,
supposed to be talking to
he's not.
Eric Adams. You supposed to be talking to Eric Adams about something, man. And you
They
supposed to be the owner of Brooklyn, right?
they
A part owner of Brooklyn.
they're not
Go
going to
ahead.
make the situation any better. Let me ask you this though, JMJ, and you too, JT. Let me ask you this: if Brooklyn don't make it, like in terms of going, into the championship and everything, do you see that being a hit on Katie's legacy or Kyrie's legacy?
Yeah, no, but I'm gonna tell you this, bro. KD, he went to the wrong situation. He went to a situation that was right for him, but wrong for us. Kyrie, he been waiting for Cleveland. He been in Cleveland for years. You know what I'm saying? When he first got drafted in 2011, but LeBron and Kevin Love was there, but they couldn't play together because of the injuries from Kevin Love and Kyrie, for the fractured kneecap for Kyrie and a dislocated shoulder from what's it called, Kevin Love. But I'm gonna tell you this, there, bro. They won the championship in 2016. Whether it was a politics or whatever, you know what I'm saying. But it is what it is, right there. You know, I'm gonna tell you this, man. You know, I'm gonna tell you this, man. Kevin Love and Kyrie need to be more leaders than followers, man. You don't win. You don't win to NBA Finals for all prospective teams. So Kyrie and KD, get it together. You got Andre Drummond, Mills, and you got Seth Curry. Y'all need to get it together. If you can't get it together this year, make it get it together next year. So
Okay, so but I mean, so you feel like it's not going to be damaging to their legacy?
it's gonna be damaging. It's gonna be damaging, but you gotta do that next year. So all the media members, Ticket TV or LVZ or whoever, Polo, you or T Price there or Mr. JT can't talk to them, junk about them. It's just to the point. If you can't do it this year, do it next year. We could talk about you this year, but next year y'all got to get it together. Y'all got to get it together. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're just
What,
like go
what,
to state. Well, go ahead, Polo.
no,
Go
no,
ahead.
go ahead. I was going to get JT's thoughts on it, but go ahead. I mean, Jeff.
We got to talk about this year, next year. I'm telling you this: if this is a keep right on moment. This is a keep right on moment. Y'all keep right on. Y'all gonna have the young bucks and the what's it called, the like the Memphises or the maybe the Chicago Bulls. Hey, say hopefully it'll be Chicago. But I'm telling you, this Charlotte Hornets or whoever, Utah Jazz or what's it called? Dallas, who they won a championship with, 2011. I want to see these teams come up. You keep right. That's a keep right on moment. You gonna have them teams going to the NBA Finals. You know what I'm saying? Milwaukee with Giannis Antetokounmpo, man. That's gonna be a keep right on moment, man. You know what I'm saying? And then your old folks, y'all here with the damn Canes with the damn Canes still trying to what's it called, man? Trying to win a championship. And y'all tanking and all that shit. It's gonna be to the point y'all gonna be tanking. You know what I'm saying? So Memphis is the what's it called? The Memphis is the New York Knicks when they come back. The Brooklyn Nets, man, they need to get it together though. But you know,
Okay.
the
What about?
Bullets.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, go ahead, Paulo. Answer your
No,
question.
JT, I wanted to get his thoughts on that question. Do you think that's going to be a hit towards uh, KD's legacy and Kyrie's legacy if they don't get it done? Oh, okay. I think JT might have fell out, and I think he get ready to do it live or whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah, James, JMJ, I feel that if they don't get it done this year, they're going to be heavily criticized. In my opinion, they're going to be heavily criticized, even if they got a new structural team. Now I know some people they're going to say, okay, yeah, like next year, give them more time, everything like that. But I really don't, you know, man. Look, I don't. There's no room for excuses. You know,
Yeah, they ain't no excuses, man.
yeah,
You know
there
what I'm
ain't no.
saying?
You got benefits there. You got
Super
benefits
teams and all that mess, man.
there. Right.
Super
Yeah,
teams
exactly.
and good role players, man. We gotta see something else, man. We gotta see it. We gotta see who doing the damn thing around here, man. We ain't seeing that here lately. We haven't seen it. We haven't. San Antonio, that might be coming up. You know what I'm saying? After that, Greg Popovich. You know what I'm saying? After Greg Popovich, he might be leaving. And Tim Duncan take over and won the championship just like that. You know what I'm saying? I forgot about San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? And the other teams around there, man. You know, we could take a look at the 31, 32 teams around there and see what the hell they doing too. So we can't underestimate the teams that's out there in not in LA, not in New York, not in Miami, or anywhere else, not in Cleveland. Cleveland coming up. You know what I'm saying? But we got to see how they do. You know what I'm saying in the NBA Finals or the Eastern Conference Finals, Western Conference Finals, and all that stuff, and see
Yeah,
what
yeah, yeah. Do you think Indiana got a chance, JMJ?
if we got
Like Indiana?
Indiana, they'd have traded
Yeah, because they
what?
they doing pretty good. They got right down and they still got Turner, and they brought Halliburton.
Okay, I
Halliburton from
know
from
yeah,
from
from
Texas.
Sacramento. Sacramento, that's another thing too. Sacramento Kings with the doggone what's it called? De'Aaron Fox and what's it called? And Sabonis down there.
Yeah,
So
Sabonis, man. Yeah, man.
yeah, this is the fucked up part, man. This is the fucked up part.
Uh-huh.
Halliburton and Brogdon used to be. He was rookie of the year for averaging 10 points a game. One, he was rookie of the year, averaging 10 points. So
Right.
you see how this shit works, man. They trying to motherfucking what's it called, man. They trying to what's it called, man. With Indiana and all that, man. We want to see the low budget teams around here that can what's it called. That can what's it called, man. Go get us an NBA Finals. And last time Indiana made it into the NBA Finals, that was 2000. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sacramento Kings, the 2002 Western Conference Finals. So I want to see people. I want to see the teams do something like that, man. I want to
Right.
see all the teams to do something
So
like that, man.
who you got going in the finals? Then?
I say the Bucks and
The Bucks.
well, the Bucks with Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah. Yeah, because they beat Miami though, so that's a good point.
But other than that, man, if I want to, do I want to see Miami up in there? Nope. No,
Why not?
don't want to.
Why
I
not?
want to see Miami up in there.
Why not?
I'm gonna tell you this, there, brother. You can see Miami before. You all see the big Shaq and Dwayne Wade and them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Dwayne Wade and them. You know the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? They do for if they get another one, I'll be proud of them. But I'm still pissed off. I would still be pissed off with the Bulls. But you know what I'm saying. But I'm telling you this, man. I want to see. But in actuality, I want to see us all the small market teams. They go to the NBA Finals, man. I want
Right.
to see the Bucks. I want to see the Bucks go in there, but it's just to the point. I want to see small market teams in the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference. I wouldn't mind going to see Phoenix up in there. If
Uh,
Devin Booker or Chris Paul could get their stuff together and put on a wrap on their thumb and take a shot off the 19. So
right. You
that's
said just wrap it up. Right. Just wrap it up and keep going.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know he done had surgery like 4 times on that hand though, Jay.
He always have a surgery on something.
Right.
See,
It's either his leg or either his arm or either.
yeah, the hamstring and everything. So
Right. Right.
I'm getting tired of seeing Chris Paul do it like that. Even though I don't like it because he's a dirty player, at least I want to see Chris Paul is what's it called? You know what I'm saying? Win the NBA championship. He should have won the NBA championship with Kobe and them. But
How,
they blocked
how,
that out. They
why
blocked that
you
out
say he a
because of
dirty?
David Stern. You feel what I'm saying, Polo?
Yeah, but why you say he a dirty player?
Because what he did in Wake Forest, he played dirty in Wake Forest too. Y'all keep forgetting about what Chris Paul did when he was dirty.
What did he do?
The dirty play, by doing a hip check or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like Gracie Allen with tripping motherfuckers up in there and do.
Yeah, but he wasn't like Grayson Allen.
Yeah, he was dirty. He was dirty up in there Wake
Not,
Forest.
not like Grayson Allen, man. Grayson Allen is a whole nother level. Man, Grayson Allen pulling motherfuckers out of the air, James.
Yeah, yeah, I understand that. I understand that too. But I want to see Chris Paul win the championship. But Chris CP3, CP3, that's all you have to do, brother. Is play your game and do your damn thing with Phoenix. That's what I want to see. I want to see Devin Booker win a championship. But I'm tired of him complaining about the double teams too. Stop
Right,
complaining about double teams.
right.
Ayton, McGee, and all them. But CP3 was used to be a dirty player, but he not playing like that no more. That's what I'm saying. I want to see CP3 win a championship in Phoenix. The only
I, I
times you see Phoenix with it, the only times I see Chris Paul, Phoenix win, go to the NBA Finals with Garfield Hurd, Paul Westphal, and Phoenix down there against Boston. Excuse me. But when Charles Barkley did went up against Chicago Bulls, you know what I'm saying? I want to see make it that so I could tell Charles Barkley to shut the fuck up.
well, man, look, I haven't seen. I mean, I've seen Chris Paul do some cheap shots, but I ain't seen him be that, that dirty. I mean, John Stockton was dirty.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember that?
Carl Malone with Isaiah.
Yeah,
Bust,
yeah,
bust that, bust Isaiah in the head. You know what
right.
I'm saying? Got him bleeding. So
Yeah,
we see dirty plays. So
yeah. Karl Malone, man. Yeah, man. As strong as Karl Malone is, man, he could have killed somebody.
yep, yep.
Yeah, I never, I'm not a big fan of Karl Malone, and I think I'm not gonna say why on YouTube or whatever, but yeah, I'm not a big fan.
But you know what though? Um, Carmelo was a great player. He was MVP. You know what I'm saying? They could at least won with the Lakers though. You know, let's say we had Gary Payton in there, but they didn't do it.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go ahead and shut this one down, James. They're about to get into another. You got anything to close?
yeah, salute the polo man. Salute to the basketball community, man. So salute to you, Polo. Go subscribe to Polo and salute to the basketball community, man, and the boxing community. I know you like boxing, but I will tell you this, there, fellas. Y'all go subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? To Polo, man.
No doubt, no
Salute.
doubt. Damn, Jay, man, I thank you for pulling up, man. And man, like James J said, man, Lions Den basketball community and Lions Den boxing community too as well. Make sure you like the video, share, subscribe, hit the notification so that you're able to be notified. Until then, man, y'all have a good one. I'll be back later.